Here at Central Lafourche High School for this opening round Class 4A state playoff game between the home South Lafourche Sharpens and the visiting Salem Spartans. Casey just got here with Taylor Griffin, partner. You wait all season for games like this. The Sharpens are the number 16 seed in Class 4A, taking on Salem, who's number 17. Pretty big crowd, still filling in. I'm ready to rock and roll. We're going to find out in about 13 minutes if the Sharpens are as well.
Yes, indeed. Absolutely, man. It's exciting. The playoffs are finally here. I mean, how long has it been since we've hosted a playoff game?
Long time.
It's been quite a few years. And you can feel the electricity in the air, and you can still see more people filing in. You see a few familiar faces you hadn't seen in a long time. A couple of old Tarpon legends coming to watch. We got Coach Scott Buzagard's here. Coach Tommy Gisclair's here. We got a bunch of former coaches. The excitement is in the air, and a lot of the community made the trip up to Bayou to come see it. So it should be a fun one.
Total, the scouting report I've been given is that Salem is a team that could score the heck out of the ball. The Tarpons are going to have to try to slow them down, but then also on the flip side to that, the scouting report I've received is that if you get it across half court, maybe a little sloppy, maybe a little lazy in their half court defense, see if the Tarpons can take advantage of that and maybe kind of turn their best strength against them and get some offense on them.
Oh yeah, that would be lovely. You know, it's from what I'm being told, this is one of those games that, you know, if they come with the press, you don't want to turn the press break into a fast break. You know, just handle the initial pressure and then just take it easy, set it up. Just lull them to sleep, work them to death, and get your layups. They're not going to be all that interested in guarding you for long possessions.
Very interesting to see a Salem team not coached by Jay Carlin, the legendary Salem coach who was here forever and a day. They've got a younger fella, Coach Young, who's running that program. They're the 17th seed. Tarpons are here at home. We're going to get to Turtles tips in a second, but what are some things you're hoping to see early in the game to let you know the guys in white are ready?
Oh, just pounding it inside and trying to get Daniels involved early. You know, as soon as you see an opening for him to make a move on somebody, I mean, whether he's getting a good clean layup for being so quick or just getting a power layup or going through people and getting fouls, anything to start building his confidence right away, get him to the free throw line and start deflating Salmon right away. That's what I want to see. I want to see him establish the paint early on.
Let's go ahead and thank some of our sponsors. Then we'll get our pregame coaches interview with Coach Brian Colley. Advanced Eye Institute, make the right call. Get your eyes checked by Dr. Darby Shasson today. Thibodeau Regional Health System, a leader in bringing the latest and best technology to our region. State Bank and Trust Company, banking you can count on, member FDIC. Lady of the Sea General Hospital, compassionate medicine close to home. Golden Motors, where price is priority. Terrebonne General Health System, TGNC Community Sports Institute, education, prevention, care, giving back to our community. Rouse's Supermarkets, Joe Septic, on-call 7 days a week, 24 hours a day. Call all your fencing and septic needs. Calvin Braxton Ford and Lockport, Southland Dodge and Homa, Vision Communications, your local provider for TV, internet, home security, and automation. Learn more at viscom.net. And Industrial Power Systems, your locally owned factory authorized dealer for Cummins, Kohler, Briggs & Stratton, engines and generators. Industrial Power Systems is also the sponsor of our Power Player of the Game, which we will be handing out at the completion of tonight's game. Congratulations to Madison Ryan on the girls' end for winning it last night. Let's see. Well, Coach got to do some referee business. So let's go ahead and catch a break. When we get back, we'll get our pregame coaches interview, Turtles tips, your home team starting lineup brought to you by Lady of the Sea, and more. We're about 10 minutes away from playing ball here in the opening round of the state playoffs on KLEB. First, we'll get our pregame coaches interview with Coach Brian Colley as the Tarpons are about ready to rock and roll here in the opening round of the 4A state playoffs. We'll get Coach to the radio table here. Coach is in his nice suit. See if we get Coach Colley here as the Tarpons about ready to be taking on the Salem Spartans, who are warming up here to my right. The Tarpons are warming up to our left here at Central Lafourche High School. We'll get Coach Colley here. Coach Colley has announced this is going to be his final season. Hopefully tonight is not his final game. Coach, my friend, face the television camera, sir. Oh, my beautiful suit. Yeah. Coach, you're finally here. It's game day. The playoffs are underway in a couple of minutes. Are you guys ready to go?
Yeah, I think we're ready. We got to come out and keep our emotions in check and just play Tarpon basketball.
Got to handle the tempo. I know you said they like to play an up-tempo style. They like to get up and down, score a lot of points. How do you limit that and try to make the game your pace tonight?
Run offense. And if we can run our offense, and we want to kind of spread the floor a little bit, see if we can penetrate the basket on them. But we got to get back in transition and play some solid defense and limit Salem to one shot at the basket. Defend the three-point shooters and make sure we know where 23 is at all times.
It doesn't look like they have a tremendous amount of size. Do you think that you may be able to get the basketball into Daniels tonight and take advantage of that in the paint?
That's what we're going to try and do, but we got to be real careful because Salem, they do a great job of taking charges. We watched a lot of film on them, and they were taking 4 or 5 charges a game, so we're going to be very careful on offense.
I'm going to get Turtles tips in just a second, but what are your tips? What are some things you guys got to do out to punch a ticket to the second round?
We got to know where 2's at and 23's at all times on defense. Offense, we have to have quality possessions. We can't, fit into the crowd and try and have short possessions where it's 1 or 2 passes and a shot. We need to definitely come out in quality possessions, maybe 4, 5, 6 passes. And the way that defense is going to play it, we got to cut to the basket hard and beat the defense to the spot. And if we can do that, we should get some good looks.
Good luck, buddy.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
That's Coach Brian Colley doing an excellent job as always. We'll get Taylor back in here. Coach, Taylor, rather, I called you Coach. Coach Colley just said a minute ago that Salem has a couple of key players, which number 2 Williams and number 22 Washington. The Tarpons are going to have to take them out of their rhythm and try to make sure that they're able to do a good job. Partner, just kind of reiterating what I was saying a minute ago, Coach Colley said they got 2 key players. He said that the Tarpons want to feed the paint and get it inside to Daniels, but he said one thing he's concerned about is Salem takes charges better than anybody he's seen all season, and he doesn't want BJ to get into foul trouble because of those charges. So if you're in that position, how do you avoid that contact and, play through that and make sure you're not getting some cheap fouls down low?
If he's posting up and he's got somebody behind, every post move in the book, he shouldn't be charging into anyone. We'll start there. Attack hard, turn your shoulder quickly and use that pump fake, get somebody up in the air, get them out your way. You don't necessarily have to go through too many people. And then if he's driving, just be aware. If the help comes to take a charge, someone else is going to be open. Look to kick and make sure you use that jump stop and be careful about.
Okay, sorry about that. We had something Coach Colley was telling us. Go ahead.
I still didn't hear what he said.
Yeah, I got it. All right.
When Daniels is penetrating, if he sees help to come over and take a charge, just use your jump stop. Don't go into him. Just be aware of your body. Be aware of your surroundings. Look for a little drop off. Look for a little bounce pass. Look to swing it to the other side. Somebody's going to be open, and if the help comes and the help is not help, somebody's going to have a layup right there.
Let's catch a short break, then we'll get Turtles tips. We're about 3 minutes away from playing basketball here at Central Lafourche.
When you're shopping,
Took a break just because Coach Colley said, hey, I got to tell you something off the air. Now we're back. Taylor, what are Turtles tips? We got 90 seconds. What do the Tarpons have to do to beat Salem and go to the next round?
They got to block out and keep Salem off the boards. No second or third chance opportunities. With that, you're going to draw some fouls. You've absolutely got to make your free throws. Tip number 3, enjoy and live in the moment. You got a home playoff game. This is the first round. There's only 32 teams left. Better make it count. You don't want this to be the last game of the year, so you can't hold anything back.
I love it. The Tarpons are wearing some new swag. They've got some new warm-up tops tonight with the players' names on the back. They're ready to go. It's postseason time here at Central Lafourche. Tarpons are about ready to take the floor. Still a little bit of room in the crowd if you want to make your way out here to Matthews. We'll get your home team starting lineup brought to you by Lady to See in just a second for both teams. Pre-game injury report brought to you by Thibodeau Regional. The Tarpons are just about injury-free tonight. They'll be ready to rock and roll. I see Trey Alamo looks like he may be limited with an injury tonight. That's unfortunate. I know he got injured at the end of the senior night game. Hopefully he's okay. One team will be moving on. Another team will be having their season ended tonight here in the opening round of the 4A state playoffs. Taylor Griffin will get you your starting lineups here in just a second. So somewhat of a light crowd here, not as big as last night, but that's in part because Salem didn't travel very much. Huntington traveled great last night for the girls' game. Salmon's just filled up about a half of a section of the bleachers here. So we're going to pause for the playing of our national anthem here, and then we'll be playing ball.
Please rise and hold your hats for the playing of our national anthem.
Let's rock and roll. The Tartans will be taking on Salmon tonight in the opening round of the 4A playoffs. We're going to get your home team starting lineup brought to you by Lady of the Sea in just a second. Hey, our old pal Giovanni Jimenez is in the house tonight. Taylor will get you your starting lineup for Salmon first. They're in the black top with the gold and white trim. Tartans will be in their home white with the blue and silver trim. Salmon.
Number 1, Brell Dunlap.
Brell Dunlap is the first starter announced for the Spartans.
Number 2,
Jayshawn Williams, number 2, is the second starter announced. Number 4, Jaden Hardison. Number 11, Jaden Williams is the fourth starter. Number 23, Rob Johns. That's your 5 for the Salmon Spartans. Now the Tarpons will be taking the floor. Your home team starting lineup brought to you by Lady of the Sea. It'll be the usual 5 for the Tarpons. Number 5, Austin Savoie. Second starter announced. Number 11, senior guard, Patrick Gisclair. Third starter, Jackson O10, number 13, the Tarpon post player. Number 20, Tyler Lee, the senior guard, the defensive specialist, Tyler Lee. And the last one, number 30, B.J. Daniels, arguably the best player in our area, hoping to have a big game tonight for the Tarpons. Big B.J. down low. Let's rock and roll. Turtle's going to make his way back here. Salmon's making some noise to our right. The Tarpons are making some noise to our left. It's party time, brother. The starting lineups have been announced. The national anthem has been sung. We're ready to punch one ticket into the second round of the 4A playoffs.
It's playoff time, baby.
Yep, it is.
Salmon huddled up. We got their 5 on the floor in a little tight huddle, psyching themselves up. Coach Colley giving last-second instructions. I mean, like we talked earlier this week and like we talked about last night, I mean, the message is simple. Is if you're not ready, then this isn't for you. You know,
that's right. We gave you your home team starting lineup. We gave you an injury report. We gave you Turtles tips. We gave you our pregame coaches interview. The only thing left is playing some doggone basketball. It'll be Daniels jumping against Jaden Williams. The Tarpons left to right. The Spartans right to left. At 6:34 Central Standard Time, we are underway with Daniels tipping the basketball out of bounds, so Salmon will possess first. Tarpons would have controlled that, but Otan had a little slip there on the floor and didn't allow him to control the basketball. Salmon will possess first. And good deflection right out of the gate by Tyler Lee. Shout out, I got my oil change at 3T today, and Trey Gallagher, Tyler's brother, said, hey, Tyler's ready to go tonight. Deflection and a steal. There we go. Tarpons coming the other way, just square. Attacking hard on the right side of the floor. Picks up his dribble to Lee, top of the key. Lee to Savoie on the left side. Throws it away. That'll be either out of bounds or over and back. It's going to be out of bounds, so Salmon will take over after the turnover. One possession each, one turnover each. Maybe a little playoff butterflies both ways.
Working the jitters out, Case. Tarps are starting at a 2-1-2 defense.
Hartman has it deflected on the floor. They're going, that's out of bounds to South Lafourche. Good active hands by the Tarpons early, boy. Deflecting every pass Salmon has thrown so far.
Yes, indeed.
See if we can turn it into a bucket. Just square. It's full court, man-to-man defense. Working on Dunlap. Just square across the timeline. Top of the key to Lee on the right side. Lee feeding it inside to the big fella. Backs down in the lane. Lays it up. No. Gets it back. No. Two missed opportunities for Daniels, and here come the Spartans. Dunlap quickly the other way to Hardison. Hardison all the way through. Kicks it to the right corner for an assumption shuffle.
Got a little too happy footer on that one.
Had an issue about the jump ball with no one controlling the tip. Tarpons will have the arrow. Just got picked up his dribble there. Gets it to Lee across midcourt. Lee across the timeline to Savoie to Otan.
Middle's wide open.
Otan on the left baseline, trapped in the corner, and we have a blocking foul called on the Spartans.
That middle is wide open.
Tarpons will flash middle and take advantage of that at some point in the game, you gotta think. Lee to just square. Just underway.
Trying to pick it apart. It appears to be a 1-2-2 matchup zone is what Salmon's in.
Daniels on the right wing. PJ attacks off the dribble all the way through. Lays it up. Offensive foul. I think Daniels is being fouled before the offensive foul. The officials did not see it that way. Coach Conley said in the pregame, hey man, that's a problem. That's something we're worried about. The Spartans take the charge and draw it early. Dunlap. Reversing it to the right side, Williams. Williams with a three. Got it. Salmon's on the board first. It's 3-0. Lee. Cross midcourt. On the left side extended. Tyler Lee. Up in the air. Throws it away. That is a careless turnover. In transition, Williams. No. Rebound to Otan. Otan gets it to just square. Tarpons actually have a 3-on-2 if they want it. Just square all the way through. Those are like good active hands by Salmon's Rob Johns, as if not. Daniels would have slammed that home. That ball was deflected. They pointed to Salmon. Be the worst call in the history of basketball. They don't reverse this.
That's pretty bad.
And they do change the call. My God. I mean, that ball was obviously knocked out of bounds.
Yeah.
They do get the call right. Lee. To Otan. Got it in. Getting bodied up. Gets it to Savoie. 2 minutes in. 3-0 Salmon. Savoie to Daniels on the left wing. BJ to Lee. Feeding it inside to Savoie at the rim. And one. Austin Savoie puts it in. The Tarpons are on the board. It's 3-2.
The two small guards on Salmon. If either one of those get caught in the post by Patrick or Austin, it's over.
Savoie makes the free throw. Both teams have three. See if the Tarpons can get a stop and go back to work. Dunlap across midcourt. Getting to Williams on the left side. Back to Dunlap. Top of the key. Back to Williams on the left side for a three. Got it. The net was messed up. It didn't matter. He's got 6 points all on threes. Wow. Savoie across the timeline. Working it, stolen away, but Otan takes it back. Now Savoie to Lee on the left wing. Lee to Otan. Otan on the left side of the floor, being very closely guarded to Lee, to Daniels, right side extended, to Gisco on the baseline for a three ball. Nope, rebound goes to Salmon. Williams pushing it to Dunlap. Boy, you gotta hustle back. Dunlap attacks off the dribble, reverses it to Williams, and we have an offensive foul. The official thought about it for a little longer than I thought he needed to, but the Tarpons do get the call. It's the third team foul on Salmon. Coach Colley giving a call to his team. See if the Tarpons can get a look. Just square to Lee across midcourt. Lee reversing into Savoie on the left side, now near midcourt. Savoie attacks the right side of the floor to just square. It's kicked out of bounds, at least we think. It is. It's Tarpon basketball. 4:55 to go in the opening quarter. Salmon has a couple of threes. The Tarpons have an and one. Lee to just go on the right side. Attacks. Gets it to Daniels at the high post. Daniels gets in the air, shoots it up, and in. So BJ's on the board. I just don't know they have an answer for that if they could get him the ball. There's not a lot of size on the floor. Williams to Dunlap. To the left corner, they go Johns. Daniels got to be careful defending with the one foul. They throw it to the corner. There's Williams attacking. Teardrop. No. Oh, that's a foul on Salmon. Going the other way. That's on 23, Rob Johns. He was clearing out the lane on BJ Daniels. That's the fourth team foul on the Spartans.
While BJ was in the air at that.
Kind of a dangerous play. Fortunately, he is okay. Coach Colley telling Daniels, dig deep. Savoie across midcourt. Feeding it to Daniels at the high post. BJ to Savoie, top of the key three. No, rebound goes to Salmon. Now you got to run back. Williams all the way through to the corner. Dunlap for a three. Got it. This team could score in transition. All three baskets are three-pointers. It's 9-5. Savoie across midcourt. Top of the key, picks up his dribble. Gets it to Otan. The lane is deflected and stolen. Here come the Spartans. Rob Johns across midcourt. Johns picks up his dribble to Dunlap. Shoots a teardrop. No. Rebound to Otan. Tarpons are only down 4. Settle down here, fellas. Lee is fouled. That's the 15th foul on the Spartans. I think that's the second foul on Dunlap. It's the second foul, number 1, Pell Dunlap. The 15th foul on the Spartans.
Well, we got to get a sub for him right away.
Number 5, DJ Perkins will check into the game. Starting to get some Huntington vibes out of this Salmon team in terms of the propensity to foul.
Yeah.
See if the Tarpons can stay with them. Savoie across midcourt. On the right side of the floor. Savoie now reversing back to the left side of the floor. He's been mugged. Abused. Lays it up. No. Boy, a lot of contact. Williams coming the other way to Perkins, who just checked in. Perkins to Rob Johns. Johns, my goodness, that's a hard shot. A 3 off the dribble. No. Second chance opportunity for Jaden Williams. Block. They get it back. Shoot it up. No. Rebound goes to Daniels. It's knocked out of bounds, so stay here. Tarpons give up some second chances. Salmon doesn't convert on the board, though.
But very lucky there.
See if the Tarpons could get to the free throw line some here. Already 5 team fouls on the Spartans. Just there. Cross midcourt. Attacks into the lane. Drops it to Daniels. That's too easy. Like taking candy from a baby there. It's 9-7. Way too easy. Good penetration by Pat. Spartans quickly back the other way for a 3. They got it. My goodness. Jaden Hordison splashes it home. 12 points on 4 3-pointers. It's 12-7. Just there across the timeline. Top of the key. Tax all the way through. Has it stolen away. Here they come in transition. At the rim, they lay it up and in. That's number 2, Jaden Williams. A timeout by Coach Colley. It's 14-7, Salmon. Taylor, the Tarpons are having a hard time keeping the horses in the stall here. The Spartans are getting out and running and causing some problems.
They're a very talented team. You knew 16 versus 17 is going to be a problem, but this team is certainly better than some of the teams ranked above us in 4A that we faced earlier this season. Yeah, the Tarps got to settle down. They got to get back on defense. I mean, I don't know what Salmon's man-to-man offense looks like. I don't know how much quicker they are, how under control they are, but I don't know. I would almost think about getting out of the 2-on-2, throwing some junk at them, maybe 1 or 2 man-to-man possessions. You got to try something here.
14-7, you're only down 7. Keep playing, finish the quarter strong, take some momentum, maybe getting the bonus. Still got a lot working for you. Lee to Savoie. Savoie across midcourt to Lee to Otan. Otan on the baseline to Daniels in the corner. BJ to Otan. To Savoie, top of the key. To Lee on the right side. To Gisclair. To Daniels. Near midcourt. BJ to Lee on the left wing. To Savoie on the baseline. Inside they go for Gisclair. It was blocked away. Good athletic play by Salmon, and then now they'll come the other way. Pushing it down the floor, Perkins. And it's kicked out of bounds by Austin Savoie. Salmon gets it into the post. Rob Johns backs down, shoots it up and in. Good strong move. And the Spartans are up by 9. Tarpon's got to find an answer here. Savoie across the timeline to Otan on the left side. Has it taken away. Here they go. Williams in transition, lays it up and in. Got to be stronger with the ball there. Yeah, he just clean took it away. Like, that can't happen. Just go across midcourt. Tarpon's down double digits. Gisclair throws it away, and it's knocked out of bounds off of Salmon. The Salmon bench has all kinds of life right now. They're fired up and ready to go. Yes, they do. See if the Tarpons could find some answers. Lee to Gisclair. Cross midcourt, 1 minute to go in the opening quarter. Gisclair all the way through, shoots a teardrop, and got it. 18-9. Williams. He's got 10 points in the first quarter. Throws it to the middle. Hordison. Hordison been bodied up. Versing it to number 5, Perkins. Perkins to Hordison. Hordison. Oh, how's that not a walk? Oh, there's the answer. It is. He lost his footing. Traveled. See if the Tarpons could whittle the deficit from 9 down to 7 or 6. 37 seconds to go in the opening quarter. Savoie across the timeline. Boy, that middle is wide open. Savoie to Daniels on the left side. Daniels all the way through at the rim, lays it up and in. Should have been an and one. He got a lot of contact. They didn't call it. It's 18-11. Yep. BJ's got 6. Now can you get one more stop to end the quarter? Williams, he's their most dangerous weapon. He's standing in midcourt. The clock is at 6. He hands it to Perkins. Perkins back to Williams at the buzzer from mid-range. No, and I'll score after 1. It's Salmon 18, South Lafourche 11. We'll be back in a minute. You're listening to Varsity Basketball in the state playoffs on KLEB. Salmon leads 18-11. Casey Gisclair with Taylor Griffin. It's actually a very fast-paced and fast-moving first quarter. Yep. See if the Tarpons could get a little momentum.
Okay, so where's the officiated crew from tonight?
I don't know.
Did we get a word on that? No?
I don't know. Coach didn't tell me that in the pregame. I'm not sure.
It's always interesting to see what styles they bring to two teams that they've never officiated before.
And, you know, usually I see some of the guys in the playoffs who've been at the top 28. I haven't seen these guys. Otan plays it up and in. Tell you how you're yakking about referees. The Tarpons are going to score the ball. Maybe we should keep talking about referees. Williams on the right side. To Perkins, top of the key. The number 12, Bennett, who just checked into the game.
And the Tarps have switched to man-to-man defense.
Perkins tacks off the dribble, drops it to the post for a layup that's missed. The second chance opportunity now, a three-pointer that's missed. Rebound goes to Daniels. Tarpons have cut it to 5. This is as small as the lead has been in a while. Lee to Gisclair to Otan down low, backs down, he's clobbered. Taylor, you said during the commercial, and I agree 100%, Salmon's defense isn't any good. If you just control yourself and handle the basketball and play with poise, you're going to get good shots.
Yep. Tarps just got to play stronger and, you know, value the possession of the ball. Hey, once you get into the lane, once you get inside the perimeter, Salmon's not interested in guarding after that. You're going to get your layups.
Otan makes the free throw. That's the second foul on Jaden Williams, number 11. So a couple of Salmon starters have 2. See if the Tarpons could take advantage of that. It's now a 4-point game, 18-14. Feels like just watching the flow of the game, Tarpons began beat by 10, but they're hanging around, down just 4.
Yep.
Got a chance to make it a one-possession game. And he missed it. Rebound goes to Salmon. Bennett. All right, it's okay. Got to stop, go back at him. Perkins across the timeline.
Tarps sticking with man-to-man after the miss.
Tarpons are now in the bonus, shooting the rest of the half. Hordison to Perkins on the left wing. To Bennett. Bennett behind the three-point line, spinning, kicking it to the baseline to Hordison. Shoots it up over to Lee and got it. That's just a good shot by Hordison. Tyler Lee was there, and the young man just put it in. Yep. 20-14. Lee near midcourt to Sawa. Sawa to Lee on the left side extended. Looking to the middle, back to Sawa. Sawa penetrates, gets it to Jiska in the right corner. Jiska attacks, gets into the lane, shoots it up and in. Good shot from Patrick there, and it's a 4-point game again. Tarpons are starting to figure out the offense. Now if we could get some stops. They attack the right side, stripped and taken away. 0-10 to Sawa. Tarpons in transition. Austin all the way through, lays it up, missed it. Rebound to Daniels, who missed it. Fight for the rebound, and here come the Spartans. Missed opportunity there. Salmon in transition. We have a blocking foul. It's a good call. Patrick wasn't there. That's a good call. But man, 2 missed layups at the other end by the Tarpons. One by Sawa, and then the other one by Daniels. I think BJ would have been better served coming back down with the ball and going up and drawing that foul potentially.
I think that was his original plan because he waited so long to try to get it up while still in the air on his way down. He's better than that. He knows that's not the way to get it done.
23, Rob Johns for Salmon. Looked like he may have turned his ankle. He's leaving the game. Salmon gets it into Perkins on the right side. Perkins attacks, gets it to the left corner to Gosman. Now to Williams. Williams has been doing all the damage tonight. Near midcourt, working on Sawa. Tarpons got to get ready to help. Here's the screen. Williams from the parking lot. My God. That's a college basketball level shot there. A step back three-pointer. He's got 13. It's 23-16. Sawa. To Lee, to Jiskwe on the right side. Jiskwe attacks all the way through, drops it to Daniels, lays it up and in. BJ's got 8, and as we said, starting to figure out the offense. Now can the defense follow. Williams on the left side, but he's got it wide open under the bucket for a layup. It's number 12, Bennett. Tarpons fell asleep defensively there.
Yeah, that was just a mental collapse.
Lee. Got to get across, and he does. Hands it to Sawa on the left side, extended to Lee, to Daniels. Daniels attacks baseline all the way through, draws the foul. So BJ will be shooting 2. He's got 8 points. We'll look to get into double figures. Tarpons are down 7.
Good thing is we'll be shooting the rest of the quarter 1-1.
Daniels shoots it up and good. It's one of those nights facing a team that could really score. You need every single one of these freebies. Fortunately, the Tarpons are in position to shoot a bunch of them already in the bonus. BJ made them both. He's got 10 points in the game. Playoffs are about your best players stepping up big. Daniels already with 10. But their best player, Williams, has 13. On the right side of the floor, here he comes. Handing it to Bennett all the way through to the left side wing area. Hardison in the lane, lays it up, no. Rebound to Tyler Lee. Good close out by Daniels there. Just there. To Lee. Lee to Sawa in the left corner. Gotta feed him. To Lee. Boy, yeah, they had a chance to get it to Daniels. BJ wants it to go back there. Sawa inside to Daniels. Loses it, and it's knocked out of bounds to Salmon. They're trying to feed it inside to the big fella, and they're too slow and too late with it. 25-20 our score, 4:22 to go in the second quarter. It's been a very competitive game so far, as you'd expect from 16 versus 17. Yep. Perkins across the timeline. Hands it to Williams. He's been out of this world good in tonight's game. Tacking off the screen to the left side, they go. It's number 4, Hordison. Hordison into the lane, picks up his dribble to the right corner. Bennett for a 3, he got it. Boy, everybody on this team, when they're open from behind the three-point line, they're a weapon. Yep. They can all shoot it. 28-20 our score. Gisclair attacks all the way through. And basket in the foul for Patrick Gisclair. Tarpons needed that. You surrender a three-pointer, you got a chance to get all three of them back. It's the first foul on Damian Bennett.
Tarpons having no issue scoring here, but man, you can't trade buckets with this team.
I swear, I was just about to say the same thing. You know, you're scoring with regularity right now, but you're not stopping them. Gisclair gets three. It's a 5-point game, 28-23. To the right side, they go Perkins. Feeding it down low for a shot that's no good. Rebound goes to Otan. That was number 11, Williams, on the miss. Now can the Tarpons get another bucket? We're down 7 to start the quarter. Down 5 with possession now. Gisclair. Top of the key. Oh, loses his dribble, gets to the Savoie. Got away with a walk. Inside they go, forcing it to Daniels. He comes away with it, lays it up. In it! I just threw my ink pen. I don't know where it is. I got it. BJ scores the ball. It's a 3-point game. Thank you, Turtle. In my excitement at Daniels scoring, it's 28-25. It's the second foul on Damian Bennett. BJ's free throw is up in the air, and he missed it. Rebound tapped by Lee, but to Salmon. Now you got to get back. Williams in transition. Oh, that's a tough shot, and he made it. My goodness, that dude's good. Jay-Sean Williams putting on an absolute show. 30-25 our score. Lee across midcourt to Savoie.
We got to get him in foul trouble or something.
Or just hope that, gravity takes off. These are hard shots. Lee to Savoie near midcourt. Savoie attacks off the dribble. He's fouled. That's the 10th team foul. Austin will be shooting 2. Double bonus. The foul's on number 5, DJ Perkins.
Yep.
It's the 10th team foul. Austin will have 2 critical free throws. Coach Colley is challenging Daniels to commit to a defensive possession here, right here, coming up after these free throws. Savoie shoots it up, and good. Austin's got 4 points in the game.
Man, everything we've seen tonight so far, and I'm sure what's to come. Both sets of fans certainly getting their money's worth tonight.
Yeah, absolutely. This is going to be a good one. Savoie with a second shot. He missed it. Boy, Tarpons are starting to leave some at the line, though. Williams, boy, you got to find him at half court. Williams attacks off the dribble with a tough mid-range. He finally missed one. Rebound goes to Daniels. Tarpons down 4 with possession. Chance to cut it to a 1-possession game. 2:26 to go. Lee across the timeline. Attacks. Drops it to Otan. Loses it. They're fighting on the floor. Salmon's got it. Williams, they've got numbers. Williams all the way through. Lays it up. He missed it. Rebound goes out of bounds. Nope. Oh, it's going to be a foul called, I believe, on Salmon. A clear out on the box out on Salmon, I believe. Nope, they're going to just say out of bounds off of Salmon. Coach Colley urging Otan to be stronger with the ball a couple times tonight. He's just had it clean taken away. Savoie cross midcourt. Loses it, and here they come. Johns in transition. All the way through with the rim, lays it up and in.
Let him through like that. Jackson had the perfect opportunity to take a charge.
Yeah, don't know why he didn't do it. Just there, across midcourt. Tax gets it to Lee. Lee inside to Daniels. It's stolen away, but Salmon will not be able to save it. It'll go out of bounds. 32-26 our score. 1:41 to go. Lee will inbound. To Otan. There it is. Inside to Daniels. At the rim. Lays it up and in. That's too easy. Fellas, they don't have, Turtle, they don't have an answer. They don't have an answer for 30.
Absolutely.
The problem is, I don't know if we've got an answer for 2. And that's Williams, who has the ball now. Attacks off the dribble to the left corner for a 3. Missed it, in and out. Rebound goes out of bounds to Salmon. Bennett on the miss. .119 to go in the half. Salmon gets it inbounds to Hordison, and he's fouled by Tyler Lee. 1:17 to go. Only the third team foul on the Tarpons. All is not lost there.
Yep.
4-point Salmon lead. They're in possession. Can the Tarpons get a stop and go back at him? Williams will be inbounding, which means I know he's about to get the ball back. Let's see. Throws it to Hordison. Hordison loses his dribble. Gets it to Johns. Johns with a left-handed three-pointer. Got it. My goodness. This team don't miss. And they're going to nearly steal the inbound. Is knocked out of bounds. 35-28 our score.
And you think they got to go cold at some point.
Yeah. Lee to Otan. Nearly loses it. Throws it away. Here come the Spartans. Hordison to Williams, wide open. He ain't going to miss it, is he? He does. Rebound goes to the sideline. Salmon's got it. They'll step into a three. Hordison, no. Rebound goes out of bounds to South Lafourche. Taylor, Tarpons got lucky there. A couple of clean looks for Salmon. 45.5 to go in the second quarter. Can the Tarpons finish the quarter with a bang? This has been a good game. Otan. To Lee. Lee across the timeline. 37 seconds to go.
All we got to do is break the perimeter here.
To Otan on the left side. Tacks off the dribble. Gets him up in the air. Reverse it to Gisclair. Shot fake and a three ball. No. Rebound goes to Salmon. And here they come, pushing it down the floor. Williams in transition to Hordison. Hordison will pull it out. Now back to Williams, who's wide open for three. Nope. Reed gets his own rebound, and we'll have it taken away. Tarpons have a little time. Gotta go. Daniels at the rim will lay it up. No. Gisclair's there to put it in. And that'll be the end of the first half with our score. Salmon 35, South Lafourche 30. The Tarpons get our way up at the buzzer. We've got a fast-paced, high-scoring affair. You're listening to Varsity Basketball, and KLED will be right back with our halftime show. Fella, we've got 2 minutes and 22 seconds until we're playing second half basketball. Give us almost like a Turtles tips for the second half. What does South Lafourche have to do in the final 16 minutes to secure a victory?
Man, they've got to do something better on defense. They've got to figure out a way. I want to say to force Salmon to take bad shots, but they're already taking bad shots. They're making all of them. We got to find a way to make them go cold. We got to find a way to get them in foul trouble. We've got to find something to throw them off balance, because no matter how much we score, no matter how much we beat them up down low and we're on offense, we're not throwing them off balance at all, and they're scoring at will. We've got to get away from just matching them bucket for bucket, because they're up 5 and we could go bucket for bucket the rest of the night. Guess what? You're going to lose by 5. We got to do better than that.
We'll see if the Tarpons can make that happen here in the second half. Go ahead, buddy.
And on top of that, man, offensively, just keep it going. Take care of the ball, but as far as attacking and scoring, keep doing what you're doing. The only thing I think they need to improve on offense is stop playing so high. And what I mean by that is get in a better stance, get in a better position, and protect the ball. You know, if you're not in a triple threat position about to shoot it, get that ball to your chin, establish your elbows out, and get low, and pivot around, and not let somebody take the ball from you. We've had too much of that, and it's what it does is it interrupts passing lanes. It's disruptive. It doesn't allow us to have a flowing offense. So they just got to protect the ball better.
Very good. So the second half about ready to roll. Tarpons are down by 5. Let's see if they can make a little run. Salmon will be in possession first. See if the Tarpons can get a stop and go back at them. Let's see if they could also get the Spartans back into the double bonus, which is where you were in the first half. And then whenever you do, you got to convert. You miss 1, 2, 3 free throws. That's not a ton, but hey, that's points that you would love to have on the board.
Points are points, man.
Salmon, how about this stat? It just goes to show what happens when you shoot 3-pointers. They haven't attempted a free throw in the game tonight.
Wow.
That's one of those where it's easy to be kind of a lazy coach and say, oh, bro, we haven't shot a free. You're not even attempting to draw fouls.
Yep. Not one guy has posted up and made a post move. They're just a 3-point dominant team.
Now, Coach Colley was livid before the half, wanting to know how many points Jayshawn Williams has. I'm curious to see if the Tarpons try something a little different here defensively to try to limit that in the second half.
Yeah, maybe throw a little junk at him. Maybe it's a face guard, no help, no look, stick on him, just stay in his shorts all night. I mean, it could be anything. I'm sure something's coming.
We'll see. Hordison to inbound. We're playing third quarter basketball. They get it inbounds to number 1, Dunlap. Dunlap to Williams at the rim. Offensive foul. Daniels takes the charge. Boy, that's a big play early. It would have been an and one.
That was huge.
I think A, it's the right call, but B, that's one where they sometimes say, oh, you're under the rim. So the officials, I think, got it right.
Thank God.
That's the second foul on Williams. Just square. Across the timeline. Near midcourt.
Somebody's got to help.
Tax. Loses it. Gets it back at the rim. Shoots it up. Block. Gets it back. Got to get it out of trouble. Throws it to Daniels, who gets it to Sawa, but BJ's out of bounds. And that was just a discombobulated possession. Toppin's got to try to take it back. Dunlop to Williams. Williams using a pick. Reversing it to Hordison. Hordison attacks, loses. Oh, a late foul. A late reach-in foul called. The Toppins would have been in transition with a 2-on-1, but the late whistle goes the way of the Spartans.
Oh, that was late.
Don't necessarily think it was the wrong call, but the timing of the whistle was certainly very late. And now Salmon will inbound under that bucket. Dunlop to Hordison. It's deflected by Lee, but Hordison's got it. Tacks off the dribble all the way through, lays it up and in. Gisler was there for the charge. Hordison just did a better job of avoiding that contact.
Oh, he went flying.
Lee. Cross midcourt to Gisler. The right side extended to Daniels in the middle at the rim, lays it up and in. BJ had aspirations for a little more than a layup right there.
I think so. I think he could have tore it down if he wanted to.
Williams. Been very closely guarded. Austin Salva draws that assignment. He steps into a three from the parking lot. No, rebound to Daniels. To Gisler. Well, you just got to almost hope that as Daniels gets on the right baseline, attacks all the way through, lays it up, and will draw the foul. It's a blocking foul. Taylor, you just got to almost hope that some of those first half three-pointers from Williams may be fool's gold, and he might shoot them out of it here in the second half.
Hope so, because that last one he tried, I mean, I could understand a heat check in the first half, but he got no business shooting that shot this early in the second half after a long break.
Rob Johns committed his second foul. B.J. Daniels has had a huge game already tonight. Going to the line and will be shooting two. And he made the first. 17 points for Daniels. We've still got 6 minutes to go in the third quarter. Almost 7 minutes to go in the third quarter. Second shot for BJ. He got them both. It's a one-possession game, a three-point game. Keep trimming, fellas.
Chip away, chip away.
Dunlap across midcourt. Tacks off the dribble into the chest of Gisler. How's that not a walk?
Got to be something.
Johns will attack, shoot it up and in. Salmon got 2 points gifted there. That was a dead red travel. They got away with it. Lee across the timeline. To Gisler, to cutting Daniels. Daniels at the rim, loses it. Toppins get it back to Sava on the right corner for a three. Nope, rebound goes to Salmon. But Lee takes it away to Daniels on the left wing. Shot fake all the way through, shoots it up. No, rebound goes out of bounds to South Lafourche.
I thought Daniels was going to pull a three.
Toppin's going to get the play call here from Coach Brett Crosby to see if he dials up a winner. Salmon's coach says, hey, it's coming to 30. That's probably a good guess. Get a foul away from the play. Holding.
I saw it.
It's the third team foul on Salmon. It's on 23, Rob Johns. That's his third. Keep fighting. You're going to start to foul these guys out. Keep fighting. The sub at the table. That's number 12, Bennett, checking in for Rob Johns. Tyler Lee will inbound. Lee to Daniels at the rim, spinning, shooting, drawing a foul. He'll shoot two. There's no one in black that could guard B.J. Daniels, folks. No one. That's the third foul on Jaden Williams. BJ will be shooting 2. BJ's free throw is up and good. You know the mark of a bad official, Taylor? Guy who talks to someone in the crowd.
And he hasn't been terrible all night.
Yeah, but Daniels makes them both.
But he just opened himself up.
Here they come hard the other way. It's knocked out of bounds by Tyler Lee. It's 39-36, Salmon in front. Yeah, one of the officials just having a friendly old conversation with our man, Rock. Salmon just threw it out of bounds. Jaden Williams got the ball on the left baseline, threw it to Williams, who never stepped back on the floor after inbounding it.
Don't forget about the inbounder play. It didn't work on that one.
Gisclair coming hard to Savoie for a 3 to tie it. No, rebound goes out of bounds to the Spartans. Boy, we're going to just need a few of those to go here in the second half. That one didn't. Williams to Dunlop. Dunlop across the timeline. Getting a bunch of screens, handing it to Hordison. Hordison is fouled. That's a good call. Tarpons had his hands all over him. But you'd like to see some of that perhaps when the Tarpons are trying to beat that pressure, as there's a lot of hands on Gisclair and Lee coming down the floor too.
Yes, there are.
Oh, Williams has it stolen away. Tarpons get it to Daniels. Daniels at the rim, lays it up and in. It's a one-point game, folks. 39-38. BJ's going off. He's over 20 tonight already. Dunlop has it nearly stolen. It's a foul on Austin Savoie.
Got to be careful on those.
That's the second foul on Austin. It's the third team foul. Coach Collar is saying, hey, let's keep it going. Stay on them. Tarpons have a little momentum. Can they keep it? Williams attacks, gets it to the corner for a 3. No. Rebound goes to Otan. That was a miss by Dunlop. Otan gets it to Lee.
Good possession.
Lee across the timeline. Attacks to Otan right in front of us. Otan hands it to Gisclair. Gisclair attacks all the way through. He's fouled, and the Tarpons will be the free throw line with a chance to tie or take the lead.
Ooh, good job by Patrick penetrating and creating. He went up with it. I mean, I'm assuming it's because he was fouled, but
Damian Bennett has 3 fouls. The fouls are piling up on the Spartans, Bubba.
We were very fortunate to get that call there. It looked like he just kind of lost it for a second.
Patrick squares it up, and good. Good shot. Gisclair's got 10. His attacking style has been very beneficial to the Tarpons tonight. He's lived in the lane, has Patrick. And the Tarpons are in front. 40-39. It's Salmon. Turnover by Salmon. Number 11, Williams just threw the ball straight out of bounds. Coach Young calls a timeout because the Spartans are coming unglued. It's a full timeout. We'll take it with him as I feel like clapping. We'll be back in a minute. You're listening to Varsity Basketball on KLEB.
When you're shopping at Rouse's Markets, this...
The Tarpons lead 40-39, 4:44 to go in the third quarter. Taylor, that was a good timeout by Coach Young, because the Spartans were in big trouble. South Lafourche had a lot of momentum there.
Yes, they are.
It was a 5-point Spartan lead at half. The Tarpons now lead by 1, and they're about to inbound under their basket. 5 team fouls on Salmon. Can the Tarpons get in the penalty again? A lot of foul trouble for the Spartans. Daniels to inbound to Lee. Lee gets it inside to Daniels. Daniels loses it, gets it back. He's got to give it up. Gets it to Otan. Otan attacks the left baseline, and it's a blocking foul. That's the 6th team foul on the Spartans. That's on Rob Johns. I think that's his 4th. Rob Johns has 4 fouls, folks. And the Tarpons are shooting free throws the rest of the game.
Yes, indeed.
Everything that Coach Colley would have wanted to line up at halftime has come to fruition. 16 fouls in the first 3 minutes and 20 seconds for Salmon. Lee gets it into Daniels, wide open, lays it up and in! 24 points for Daniels. Tarpons are up 3. Perkins to the right corner. Dunlop attacks. Gets it back to Perkins for a 3. He missed it. Rebound goes to Salem.
Got to grab the ball.
And we have a foul called on the floor. The Tarpons did everything right there but get the basketball. They had a good, clean, hard box out, but then no one attacked the rebound. And that's the third foul on Tyler Lee. Tarpons will get their first sub of the entire game into the game. That's Jacob Curall. Keep playing. Williams to Dunlop on the right side. Attacks off the dribble. Gets it to the baseline. And they'll reverse it to the corner for a wide open three. Got it. That's number 5, Perkins. 42-42. Gisquare to Daniels. DJ coming hard across the timeline. Daniels at the rim. Lays it up and in. Taylor, this young man's doing something special tonight. He's got 26 points.
Yep.
Dunlop on the right side of the floor. To Bennett. Bennett attacks. And it's knocked away. Good. Side help by Jacob Curall. Tarpons up by 2 midway through the third quarter. Williams. To Hardison. To Dunlop. They throw it away. Savoy's got it. Now let's go back at him. Savoy to Gisquare. Savoy near midcourt. To the right side, Otan. To Daniels near midcourt. Daniels attacks off the dribble to Savoy. Back to BJ. BJ looking to attack. Gets it to Gisquare. They gotta wait for a layup here. Gisquare to Savoy. Oh, feed it to him. He's got a mouse in the house, BJ does. To the high post, Otan. Otan at the rim. Lays it up, blocked. But Curall's got it. Good job by Jacob. Jacob reversing it to the corner, Savoy. Long possession for the Tarpons. Curall. Attacks to Savoy. To Daniels. Shot fake. Attacks at the rim. Draws the foul. Oh, they're going to call an offensive foul on BJ that time. Ow. Well, that's the same guy who was talking to the guy in the stands earlier. That's not a very good call. There was no one even attempting to take a charge. Wow. That's BJ's second foul, but I don't know how that's an offensive foul. No one was even taking a charge. And of course, we're worried about what's going on in the stands again, looking over at the student section. Coach Colley urging them, hey, let's keep it going. You love to see it. Williams coming the other way. To the right side they go. Dunlop attacks. A tough shot that's no good. Daniels gets the rebound. Daniels to Gisquare. Gisquare coming the other way. Patrick is fouled. It'll be a 1-and-1. Knock him down at the line. Everyone in black's going to foul out at this rate the way they're playing defense. Bennett has 4. That's the second Salmon player with 4 fouls.
And well, once you beat the first guy, you're lucky if they come and help. There's not a lot of interest in come and help somebody getting beat, but if the help comes, no one's helping the help. The layup opportunities are still there.
1-and-1 for Patrick. The Tarpons are up 2. Now they're up 3. Look, Daniels is going to get the press, and rightfully so. Gisquare's played his butt off tonight. He's had a huge night.
Oh, yeah.
Already in double digits.
One of his best nights.
He just made them both. It's a 4-point game. Pell Williams coming across the timeline. Top of the key. Hands it to Williams. Williams had the huge first half. Attacks off the dribble. Loses it. He's fouled. He'll be shooting 2. That's the third foul on Austin Savoy.
That's the one we need Curall to step up and take that charge right there.
Yep. 2 big shots for Williams. He missed it. Almost was premature. Looked like it was going to spin in. One more shot coming. He missed the bonuses. Hey, we'll take it. Tarpons up 4 in possession. Just go to Savoy in transition. Savoy at the rim. Lays up and in. It's a 6-point game. Stay on him, Blue. Williams coming hard the other way. A timeout before the shot. Ooh, it was a missed shot. But the Tarpons lead by 6 and are trying to stay on him. 2:04 to go in the third quarter. It's a 30-second timeout. Salmon's trying to find some defensive answers right now. Taylor, the Tarpons are carving them like a Thanksgiving turkey.
Yes, they are, man. Salmon is about 2 or 3 more big plays away from absolutely cracking tonight.
Tarpons have to finish this quarter strong. You're down 5 at half. You're up 6 right now with 2:04 to go in the third. Keep getting some stops. Both teams are in the bonus. We'll be shooting the rest of the way. Coach Young trying to urge his team to find some answers. Coach Colley trying to urge his team to stay on their throat here. It was 18-11 Salmon after one. It was 35-30 Salmon at half. It's 48-42 in favor of the Tarpons right now with 2:04 to go in the third quarter. Hordison to inbound. They get it inbounds to Dunlop. Dunlop attacks all the way through, lays it up and in. That's too easy there. Tarpons got to slide in and take a charge. Savoie to Gisquare. 1:50 to go. Gisquare. Attacks. Near midcourt. To the left side, Savoie. To the high post, Otan. Otan to Daniels. Daniels at the rim. Shoots it up. No. Rebound goes to Salmon Williams. Here come the Spartans. Williams all the way through. And it's going to be a blocking foul. He was pointing the other way and then did the block. That's a terrible call. Oh, that Tarpons just caught a bad break there. I thought they were set. Goes the way of the Spartans, though, and Williams will be shooting too.
That is the worst thing. I'm sure there's worse things. That is one of the worst things a ref can do. Change your mind mid-call, show one signal and switch to another one. My goodness.
And he made them both. It's a 2-point game. Savoie, how about you give us those? Riding them up the floor. Gisquare to Savoie. Savoie, on the left side of the floor. Tarpons protecting a 2-point lead. To Kiro at the rim, lays it up and in. Not a boy, Jacob. Good find, good finish. 50-46 our score. Kiro giving some big minutes. Salmon quickly the other way. Attacking off the dribble at the rim. Missed it. Rebound goes to the floor. And the Spartans out at Perkins to Williams. Williams into the lane with a mid-range. And he's fouled and he scored it. Jayshon Williams is coming to life again. And it's 50-48. So one shot coming for Jayshon Williams. The Tarpons leading by 2. 57 seconds to go in the third quarter. And he got it.
Jayshon Williams does a good job selling midair and kicking his legs out. That's what got that whistle.
All right, can the Tarpons have a lengthy possession and go at him here? Savoie. Cross midcourt. To Gisquare on the right side. Gisquare. Near midcourt, 43 seconds. Gets it to O-Town, the left side extended. O-Town attacks, gets it to Savoie, who attacks baseline, shoots it up. No. Rebound goes to Salmon, and they're pushing it. Hordison. Hordison to Perkins. To the corner, there goes Williams. Boy, he shoots a long one. And he got it. Jayshon Williams has come to life in a big way. Salmon is back in front, 52-50. The Tarpons have one more possession. Gisquare loses it, and a foul called on Gisquare. Salmon will be going shoot 1-and-1. A really rough ending to the quarter for the Tarpons after leading by 5 at one point in the quarter. The Spartans will be shooting a 1-and-1 here.
They're starting to find some life.
Dunlop will be shooting, and he's got 5 points in the game. Now, if you're South Lafourche, you got to block out here, because they may well climb you back if he misses it. Dunlop has 5 in the game. He got it. He banked it in. You kidding me? Wow. 53-50, 10.8 on the clock. Got a box out here. Don't assume a make. One shot. He made them both. Now you got time. Got to come and get a shot up here. Savoie. Got to go across the timeline at 6. Savoie using a pick. Splitting the defense. Got to shoot. A 3 at the buzzer. Is good. Got it. Good. Austin Savoie splashes it from NBA range. And our score after 3, it's Salem 54. South Lafourche 53. Put on your seatbelts, sit back, pop some popcorn, grab a beverage. We've got one exciting finish coming. You're listening to Varsity Basketball on KLEB. 54 for Salem, 53 for South Lafourche. We've got 8 minutes on the clock. The Tarpons have their starting 5. Gisclair, Savoie, Otan, Daniels, and Lee. Both teams are in serious foul trouble. Let's rock on. Daniels, handed to Gisclair. Gisclair to Savoie on the baseline. Gets it to Otan. Offensive foul. That's the first foul on Jackson. Coach Colley says, hey, keep attacking. Yep. It's a big call, because if it goes your way, you're shooting free throws. It doesn't, they get possession of the basketball. Gotta stop this guy, Williams. Gets it to the corner for a blocking foul on BJ Daniels. BJ's got to be careful. He's just been technical foul. That's his 4th foul. BJ gets the block and then the tech. That's 4 fouls. That's a huge, huge call in this game. Huge call.
Now, what's the discussion here?
Who knows? How to give Salem as many free throws as possible here in this exchange would be my guess. It'll be 2 shots on the double bonus with the block. Then it'll be technical free throws. Two shots for the guy who Daniels fouled, then 2 shots from the technical, and then possession. That ain't pretty. Perkins will be shooting him. Gotta make a noise. He got the first one. He made them both. 56 to 53 our score. Now 2 free throws for Salem on the technical. Of course, Williams will be shooting them. Got the first. That's a 3-point possession. And oh yeah, they're going to get possession of the ball after this too. And Daniels has 4 fouls. He made them both. 58 to 53 our score. Daniels will check out of the game. Tarpons got to find something here. The momentum has completely swung. Nicholas Coleman will check into the game. Couple of fans. This officiating crew is real bad. They're more worried about what's going on in the stands than what's happening on the floor. Yeah, a fan has been ejected from the game. I think that's sweet. A guy who we know wouldn't be acting a foul. Makes you wonder how bad the others in this association are. If these are the top dogs.
We got to quit complimenting refs, because as soon as we get outrageous.
It's been a rough night. Williams, 7:40 to go. Using a screen all the way through, and a foul will be called. That's a good call there. The Tarpons are riding him down the lane, and Williams will be shooting 2.
That's Austin's 4th.
So Daniels and Savoie both have 4. First free throw is up, and he missed it. Tarpon's only down 5, got to settle down. Coach Colley going to ride it out with Savoy. He made one of them. Salmon living at the line. It's a 6-point game. Got to take it back. Lee. Across the timeline. Gets it to Savoy. Tarpons need offense in the worst way. Savoy reversing it to Troy Gisclair. Troy Gisclair is not eligible to play in tonight's game. Timeout by Coach Colley. The Tarpons are trying to figure some answers out here. 7:21 to go. Salmon up by 6. Pardon, you're only down a couple of possessions. All is not lost. Just got to figure it out here and take it back right now.
Yep. Just got to run the offense, man. Salmon's defense has improved a little bit. The only improvement is they're stepping up to take charges. They're coming down to help, so we just got to make that extra pass. We got to make the jump stop. We got to just take one extra step, and we could still get our layups, but that's Tarpon's been having trouble the last few possessions doing so.
6-point game. Put the ball down. Let's go. Hordison will inbound to Dunlop. And we play on. Tarpons need to stop and need to find a way to get some offense. Williams to Hordison. Attack to Dunlop, reversing it to the corner for a 3. Got it. That's number 5, Perkins. 62-53 our score. Gisclair across midcourt. To Savoy for a 3. Nope. Rebound goes to Salmon. This one's starting to get away. Williams lays it up and in and one. Salmon has taken complete control of this game. 64-53 our score. We talk about Daniels' big game. Ja'Shawn Williams has been unbelievable tonight. He's got a free throw to come. He made it. 12-point game. Otan to Lee. To Savoy. Feeding it into Coleman. It's knocked out of bounds. It'll stay here. Lee looking to get it in. To Otan, the rim lays it up, no, gets it back, puts it up and in. So the Tarpons got a bucket when they desperately needed it. It's a 10-point game, 65-55. Long home run pass to Perkins. Now reversing it to the right corner, that's Hordison. Now to the right side, they go Perkins. Perkins hands it to Williams. That's where they want the ball. Williams using a screen. Attacking, shooting a mid-range, and hitting. Man, he's good. Coach Austin Cronch, if you're listening, I know a guy that can help you. Just across the timeline. Finally a foul is called. Just would be shooting a 1-and-1. He is being fouled the entire possession there. That's the 3rd foul on Dunlop. Tarpons down 12, in desperate need of a run here. Pat makes it. One more shot for Gisclair, who has 7, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 points. Make it 15 points. He's played his butt off. It's a 10-point game. The Tarpons have one more run in them. A double technical foul on whom?
Jackson and number 4. We're just talking to each other going down court.
Otan, Hordison. Curall will check into the game. Tarpons are down both of their big guys now. .556 to go. Williams working on Savoy. Shoots it up. No. Rebound goes to the floor. Salmon's got it for a putback. That's up and in. That is number 11, Williams, Jaden Williams. 69-57. Savoy across the timeline. Attacks into the lane. And one. I think. I hope. Yeah, it is an and one. Blocking foul called on number 4, Hordison. It's a 10-point game. Dolphins are just kind of hanging around. Just can they get enough stops to get back in it?
Yeah, that'll be the key. Can't trade buckets.
Austin's free throw is good. 69-60. Williams, my goodness, I would count the number of points he's got to take me all day. Cross midcourt. Probably have to go and get on him.
And you got a guy with 4 fouls who you want to come up on him. Got to be careful.
Williams attacks, shoots it up, missed it. Rebound goes to Gisquare. Take that, a quick miss. Gisquare throws it away. Perkins to Williams, who was cherry picking, lays it up and in. Timeout by Coach Colley. I don't know if it's a timeout. I think our official is throwing a student out, because that's the only thing this guy's worried about is what's going on in the crowd.
Jesus Christ.
That's the only thing this guy's worried about. Student has been ejected from the game. I wish that the guys wearing the striped shirts would be looking more at what's happening on the floor and less at what's happening in the student section. But that's been the story of the night so far. 71-60, Salmon leads 5 minutes to go in regulation.
At this point in the circus, I kind of wish you would have did a victory lap. Make the cops chase him or something.
Just across the timeline to Kiro, to Lee, to Savoy. Savoy with a long three. Nope. Rebound goes out of bounds. Coleman tries to save it, but he's standing out of bounds. Good hustle, Nicholas. 4:45 to go. Dunlop. Across the timeline. Tax. They'll pull it out. Just go foul. It'll be 2 shots coming for Salmon. Pell Dunlop will be shooting him.
That is Patrick's 3rd.
That's his 3rd foul. (71-60). 4:33 to go. Dunlop scores it. Salmon's very good at the line, boy. And he made them both. 73-60. Gisquare picks up his dribble, gets it to Curall. Curall attacks, hands it to the post. It's stolen away, and here comes Salmon. Salmon pulling it out. Dunlop. 4:08 to go. Dunlop near midcourt. He's being fouled. He'll be shooting 2 more. He's 4 of 4 at the line tonight. It's the 4th foul on Gisquare. Salmon is starting to taste it a little bit. They're thinking that they're going to play at George Washington Carver. Oh, no, I take that back. If they win, they're hosting George Washington Carver.
Ah, yeah, true.
As he missed the free throw. Remember that whole 17 versus 16 debate we had on the radio? Can give you a hint, though, as one more shot from Dunlop. He got that one. You can maybe play George Washington Carver on the moon, and it might not matter. They're that kind of special. But we still got time here. It's a 14-point game. Savoy to Gisquare. Gisquare to Lee. Lee to Savoy in the left corner. To Lee. Top of the key. Now to Gisquare on the left side. Loses it, gets it back. Tarpon's got to go. Curall on the right side, feeding it to Coleman on the block. Now Curall picks up his dribble, reversing it to Salmon. Here they come in transition. At the rim, they lay it up, and how's that not a foul? Tyler Lee was trying to foul, and we're going to get a foul or a timeout by Salmon. This crew has lost complete control of this game. Absolutely. The Tarpons went up and were trying to hard foul the guy, and they didn't call anything. Then they get on the floor, just dives on top of him, which is a foul, don't call anything. Instead they call the one thing that it was not, which is a timeout. 3:25 to go. 30-second timeout. Salmon's going to try to get it in and run some offense. .325 to go. Salmon gets it in. Dunlop attacks the right wing. Near midcourt. Penetrating, getting it to Williams. Now to Perkins. Perkins, they're trying the foul, don't get the whistle. Reverse it to the right side. Dunlop. Dunlop spinning near midcourt. Pulling it out. Coming all the way through. 2:55 to go.
Gotta try harder than that to foul.
There we go. Gisco's just fouled out of the game, though. That's what's unfortunate for him. That'll be the end of the game for Patrick Gisco. Maybe the end of the career for Patrick Gisco. A really good Tarpon player. Left it all out on the floor tonight. That's his 5th foul. Salmon will be shooting 2. DJ Perkins will be shooting them. He's got 8 points, he's got 9 points. Boy, this team don't leave anything on the line. The officials are letting them play with just on the floor with 5. Did they not alert the refs? No, they just don't know the rules, brother. Coach Colley's letting it go. The officials have no clue what's going on here. Surprise, surprise. That first free throw should not have been shot with Gisco on the floor. Everybody on the floor knows that he's got 5. But the 3 guys who are paid to know that he's got 5. So now he's going to take a seat. Hayden Colley will check in. So Salmon is in control. Tarpons are trying to get to the clubhouse here. This has been a wild and crazy game. Lee to Colley. It's knocked out of bounds. And it'll stay here. Salva to Colley. 2:38 to go. Colley spinning, getting it to Coleman. Coleman on the left baseline to Colley. To Lee. Now Curall, someone's got to shoot. Curall fires a 3. He got it. Big shot for Jacob Curall. It's a 13-point game. Curall's got 5. Williams is being fouled. 2:21 to go. Oh, where did my pin go? Might have dropped it again, huh?
Straight down. Over the bag.
I'll get it this time. Jay-Sean Williams will be shooting 2. Got the first. 3, 6, 8, 10, 13, 15, 16, 17, 19, 20, 23, 24, 25, 26, 28, 29, 31, 32, 33, and now 34 points for Jay-Sean Williams. What a performance. Colley on the left side. Into the body of the defender, loses it to Savoy, to Lee. To Colley. Inside they go, and a blocking foul will be called. Coleman got up a shot, let me guess. Let me guess, you're throwing someone out, Hero? Fouls on number 2, Williams. The entire way from walking from under the goal to the scores table, he was staring at the student section, looking to throw someone out. Yep. Coleman will be shooting 2. He got the first one. Good shot, Nicholas. One more for Coleman. Made them both. Dolphins down 13, 78-65. Williams has it taken away. Savoie to Lee. Lee with a shot fake. Boy, you got to shoot here. Got to go. Conway attacks to Lee. There's a lift into a 3. Nope. Rebound goes to Salmon. And they're trailing the play. Williams lays it up. Good hustle by Tyler Lee, but it's a layup by Jay-Sean Williams. Conway loses it. Here comes Salmon. And that's it. Salmon's going to win this game tonight. 90 seconds to go. They're up 15 with the ball. And we have over and back called on Salmon. .128 to go. Get it in bounds. Oh, we hope that the lady down there is okay. She wore that one in the face. Oh. There's an elderly lady out there who wore that basketball in the face. We hope she's okay. Injury timeout brought to you by Thibodeau Regional. .127 to go. Oh, there's no way we could keep. Yeah, there's the people on the floor. What are we doing? What are we doing? I mean, my goodness. These guys are trying to put the ball in play while there's like people tending to this. My goodness. The one time you need to be focused on what's happening in the crowd and they don't give a rip. Oh. They're still trying to put the ball in play. What are you doing? Well, these guys here. We are going to get some medical attention. UCLA, we're trying to get medical attention. These guys want to play through it. We hope the lady is okay. It looks like she is, so we're very thankful for that. Injury report, or injury timeout brought to you by Thibodeau Regional. Yeah, she's okay. That's good to see. But man, what are we? There are like people on, there are doctors on the court tending to the lady, and they're putting the ball in play, trying to rock and roll. .127 to go. Coleman will inbound. To Savoie, to Coleman. Coleman throws it away. He's trying to get it to Lee. Overshot the pass. Foul on Tyler Lee. That's Tyler's 4th. I want to say something about Tyler Lee, boy. I'm going to miss watching him play. Yeah. Talk about a special player. Look, he scores 4 or 5 points a game, but that doesn't even hold a candle to the impact that he makes on this team, doing all the little dirty work and the little things. Right. And the same goes for all the seniors, Savoie and Tanner, just all the seniors are going to have a special place in this program's history. But I especially loved watching Lee play because he did all the little dirty work and the gritty things. And then, of course, this is going to be the last game for our buddy Coach Conway as Lee gets it across the timeline to Kuro to Kale. Long reverse pass, knocked out of bounds. It'll go to South Lafourche with 59 seconds to go. Couple more possessions here. They get it into Kiro, missed it, rebound goes to Salmon. Spartans will get it down the floor. Dunlop. Reversing it to Williams. Williams pulling it out, trying to foul, he loses it to Coleman. 3-on-2 Coleman. Good reverse dribble by Coleman. At the rim to Savoie, lays it up and in. Timeout by Coach Kale. I don't think that's a, hey, let's try to win the game timeout. I think that's a, hey, let's get our seniors out of the game timeout. Yeah. Partner, it's been a fun season. Tarpon's caught a couple of unlucky breaks at some bad times tonight. Ended up costing them. But this has been a lot of fun throughout the course of this year.
It's been a hell of a ride, you know. Everything these guys went through these last few years, especially this year, and for them to just show up, no excuses, and do their thing, and host a playoff game. I mean, that's amazing.
36.2 in the fourth quarter clock. It's 82 to 37. Listen to me. 82 to 67. Let's give us a little bit more credit than that. Salmon's going to get the win. The Tarpons do keep their seniors on the floor. For Salmon, it'll be a Monday or Tuesday date against George Washington Carver. And I want to say publicly, I hope Carver puts on the accelerator and the gas. Dunlop has it stolen away by Lee to Kale. Kale on the left baseline at the rim, lays it up and draw the foul. So 28.3 to go. Hayden will be shooting two. Hayden will be a Tarpon who will be figure a starter next year, and by just looking at the math, he's one of the first guys off the bench, and you're losing a bunch of starters. Yep. He makes the free throw. Hayden plays hard, he plays tough.
He's smooth, he's got a good little shot.
Missed it, rebound goes to Williams. Williams will be horse-collared by Kale, finally get the call. 23.9 to go. Jay-Sean Williams, who has about $1 million in the game, will be shooting two more. I had to go to my third row of my score sheet for Jay-Sean Williams. Unbelievable player. For our Salmon team that'll be moving on. Free throw is good. Shot is up and good for Williams. One more coming. Second one is good. Couple more possessions. Savoie across the timeline. On the left side of the floor, all the way through, lays it up and in. Coach Colley's calling a timeout, and of course he doesn't get it. Savoie's trying to foul, of course they're not calling it, and then he has to give a little offhanded shove to Rob Johns with 7.8 to go. Coach Colley is still trying to call timeout. It's the fifth foul on Austin Savoie. It's the end of his high school career. It's been a good one. Coach Colley calling a full timeout. He's got a few left. I got a feeling he may be using all of them in this last 7.8 just to try to stick it to the stripes.
Oh, yeah.
84 to 70 our score. Salmon's going to get the win here tonight. Partners, some final thoughts. The Tarpons are going to have a 20-win season, but it's going to end in round one. There's a tough night tonight against Salmon.
Yep, and look, Salmon brought it, man. Salmon,
yeah, they did.
They're a really good team. They're more than just good enough to be here. They're a phenomenal shooting team. We pretty much said they're a terrible defensive team the whole first half and going into the third, and then by the middle of the third, man, they made some adjustments. They started taking charges. They started dropping the help. They started helping the help that was dropping. They turned it on when they needed to, and it was just unfortunately too much for the Tarps.
And you know what's funny? We're talking, their defense in the second half was better, and they are. They've given up 40 points in the second half. So that just goes to show the baseline of what we were starting from here.
Yeah. Coach
Colley being talked to by the official. The official's puzzled, say, hey, he really didn't give you a timeout a minute ago? No, he didn't. I saw it. Johns makes the free throw. If I'm coach, after this made free throw, I'm calling another one.
Oh, yeah.
Second shot is up. Missed it. Rebound to Coleman. Coleman coming the other way, and that'll be the end of the game after this shot from Jarvis at the buzzer. Our final score, Salem 85, South Lafourche 70. We're going to get some comments from Coach Colley as he's just coached his final high school varsity basketball game.
Are we grabbing him right away? What's the protocol here?
The students are doing something with their parents here. Then we'll get coach in a second.
Okay.
So the Tarpons have their season ended tonight by Salmon. Big night for the Spartans and Coach Young. And then we'll get Coach Colley here in just a second. Tarpons are going and thanking their parents, getting a round of applause from their students or from their fan section. We like to see that. Yep. It's been one hell of a season for these guys. They haven't played in their home gym once this season. It's hard to see it end, but the Tarpons are going out with some class. Now, this is tough to watch, Case. I'd say now for the hard part, as we all may be crying here in just a second. Tarpons getting a little love from their student section, a student section that has had to travel a long way throughout the course of the season to support their Tarpons in these games. Coach Colley getting one final embrace from his wife Tanya, and they'll be joining us at the radio table here. Coach, you had some chances tonight. At the end of the day, Salmon maybe made a couple of more plays. Talk about the way the game went for your club.
We battled our tails off. We had a one-point game in the fourth quarter, and we just can't keep our mouth shut. And I'm not going to sacrifice what I believe in. And it's something that we worked on, that we did. We preached all year, and it's just lack of respect, and I'm not going to have it. I don't care if it's my last game or not. That's it's something that I believe in. I'm going to stand by. People can criticize me all they want, but it's more than just basketball.
Williams, for them, scores almost 40 points tonight. You guys are having a hard time containing him. Talk about some of the things he was doing to you all that was causing problems.
Well, he's a heck of a player. He's quick. He can dribble the ball. He penetrates, and he can shoot the ball. I think Austin did a great job on him in the third quarter. And it just, Austin got in foul trouble, went to make a switch and put somebody else on him. And, we couldn't guard him.
I'm dreading asking you this question because I'm going to have a hard time not crying, and I know you're going to have a hard time not crying too. It's your last game. You're not doing it anymore after this. This was your last game tonight, your last time as a Tarpons coach.
It is, yeah, and I'm too ticked off right now, and not with our players. Certain things. But, last game, and, we could have made a run. Just in that fourth quarter, it got away from us. And again, I'm not apologizing for doing what I did. And it is what it is. And it doesn't matter if people agree with me or not. That's the way it is. And, I'm not losing any sleep on it.
Heck of a season for you guys. You have to now go and face them for the last time. What are you going to tell them when you get into the locker room?
Just proud of them. You fought hard. We ended up 20 wins. And we battled. It just things didn't go our way tonight. And we got to accept what happened right here. And Salmon's a good team. I think we're a really good team.
Sure.
It just we just didn't get it done.
From the bottom of my heart, man, congratulations on an awesome career. It's been a pleasure, and now you get to come on and do some work with us.
Yeah, looking forward to it. Appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you, man. That was Coach Brian Colley spending some time with us at the radio table. The Tarpons fall against Salmon, and they're going to be ending their season. He's angry right now with the way the game ended, so he's not as emotional as we thought maybe he might be. That was a tough ending. The Tarpons had chances and just couldn't finish it.
Yeah, the chances were there, the opportunities were there, no doubt, man. The Tarpons, they brought it. They played a pretty good game for a pretty long time, but against a team like Salem, you need to play darn near perfect, and Salem was just a little bit better tonight, man. That's the easiest way to sum it up.
Industrial Power Systems power player of the game, I think we agree. Big fella? Yeah, Brandon Daniels, he had almost 30 points. He only played about 3/4 of the game. He'll win that award. We thank Travis and Industrial Power Systems for their support.
Absolutely.
Our high school basketball coverage is fini, as they say in Cajun French. Unfortunate that we're not going to be continuing any further. Partner, excellent job as always, dude. It's a pleasure, man. I tell you this all the time.
It's been fun.
Whenever we brought you on a couple years ago, I didn't know how it was going to go. I knew that you knew the game. It's been awesome, and I genuinely thank you so much for the time. I know it's not easy to be away from home on Thursdays and Fridays all the time, but we thank you so much, buddy.
Hey, thanks for having me. It's been fun. This isn't my retirement speech. This is just see you next year.
Absolutely. You ain't going nowhere.
Oh, yeah. Glad to be a part of it. Let's keep it rolling.
All right, thanks to Nicole Vision. You'll be able to catch this game back over at Vision on their website. We're going to wrap up. Salmon gets the win. They move on to the next round. And until next season, we're going to have some high school baseball coverage. We're looking forward to that. But until next time, this is for Taylor Griffin. This is Casey Gisco signing off. Good night, everybody.
Go Tarps.